Hey everybody, Joshua Gray. It's about 1:15 on Friday. I'm not sure what date it is. Friday. I'm out here on my regular trail. It is a scorcher today. I think the temp's only about 90, but the real feel, or whatever they call that, is 102. So it's definitely hot out there, and it's keeping me kind of slow, because my heart rate keeps popping up over 144. So I want to stay down in the 141 range, but my alarm goes out at 145. So thought I'd just slow down a little bit and let my heart slow down with it, and maybe once I'm a little more acclimated to the temperature, I can speed up a little bit. But I don't think I've gotten on since I got back from vacation. Had some good runs, and then I not only some good runs, but some faster runs where I don't know if it was because I ran that 5K on the 4th or not, but I noticed when I got back in town that I was running between 7:30 and 7:45 was my average on some of these runs. So that was nice to see until yesterday, where I just, again, I ran at it was about 9 o'clock at night, so it wasn't that it was too hot out. It was still hot out, but not like it is right now, where I'd expect to be a little slower. So, I want to say that I struggled, but it wasn't so much that I struggled. I finished the run. I kept on moving. I just felt heavy, I don't know what it was. I just felt heavy. So that's what was going on out here midday today, to, I guess, just suffer a little bit. I think it's good to train in the heat sometimes. I don't know that it's actually going to get me, ready for the race, but only because it's now it's a winter race. So, but I think overall it'll pay dividends running in the heat. That's all I really got going on. Just one foot after the other. Still pretty excited about the Mohican 100 and on Halloween. And I can't remember the name of the race, but my Aunt Amy, she's going to run a race in Chattanooga. I might have already said this, but in Chattanooga, I think it's at the beginning of October. I think I'm going to go up and run that, maybe not with her, but just to get a good, I think it's a 50K, just to kind of break up my runs a little bit, because I'll need some longer ones. I'm not sure if that's too close. There's so much stuff I don't actually know. I'm trying to read and watch as much ultra content as I can, so I can prepare myself for what's to come. But I think there's still a lot of homework that I still have to do. So that's kind of my story. One of my biggest questions that I have for myself is, what's that pace? What's a good pace for me to be running a 100-mile race? I've been thinking about that a lot. Maybe I should just, ask some people that know, or maybe it just comes down to doing longer runs and doing longer runs. But, I'm never training at what I assume my race speed will be. I'm always training at my heart rate. So am I going to do that during the race? Because, I imagine it'll be pretty slow in the end if I follow that strategy. I'm not sure it's the wisest strategy because, when I'm out here, I'm usually slowing down pretty significantly after mile 20. Well, that's only 20% of the race, So I can't follow my heart rate the whole time. So that's a question I've got. Do I go out a lot slower? Do I go out and try to run it like my warm-up speed, which is about 115 to 120 beats a minute, and then just gradually rise from there? I don't know. So maybe I'll reach out to to some experienced runners. I don't know how many people go from from the marathon distance right into a 100-mile race. So I'm sure a ton of people do, but I'm sure a lot of people ease up into it and do a 50K, a 50 miler, and then a 100K, and then a 100 miler. But that isn't my plan. So those are some questions I've got. I feel good overall. I went off the path a little bit on vacation. I didn't stick to I've been I'll say, I don't know, 90% vegan. I'd been introducing some fish, and really fish is it. But when we were on vacation, I went totally off the reservation. I had dairy, I had eggs, had fish, I had meat. So I'm not sure if my body's detoxing a little bit or what, but I gained some weight. I think I was back up into the 165 range. So that's significant. I had been, I'll say, between 150 and 155, any given day. So, I need to start moving back down in that direction. I've been starting some, a little more core stuff. Been doing push-ups, sit-ups. Push-ups just started, but I've been doing sit-ups for a while. Push-ups are tough, man. When you haven't done them for a while, I think this is day 3. A buddy of mine, Bobby, he's trying to get back in shape too. So he started, he made a goal to do 100 push-ups a day, and he was saying he was struggling the first day. So I said, in solidarity, I'll do these with you, man. And I did them. It was tough. And then I went to do them on day 2. Holy smokes. It was tough. So that's going to take some getting used to, but I think that's going to help me, push my upper body, or my upper body is going to help me push my legs a little more if I'm a little stronger up there. So I'm actually pretty excited about it. While I don't like it when I do it, and really I don't like the way my body feels right now, I know that I'm gonna appreciate having done them, when race time comes. That's what I'm dealing with right now, so that's where my concentration's kind of going. I'm walking around these big puddles. We've gotten a lot of rain here in the last few days. So that's what's going on with me. Hope everybody out there is doing good. If anybody has any insight on on pacing and stuff like that, right now I'm not following a real strict training schedule. I'm just getting out here and getting, time on my legs. So I'll probably start following something pretty strict here in the next week or so, because that was one of my goals in my accountability group, was mapping out the next quarter of running. So that's kind of what I have going on. Man, I'm just waterlogged now, so I might as well just walk right through it. But if anybody has insight, I'd appreciate it. Maybe the jump that you went through. Did you go from marathon distance and gradually increase your races, or did you go straight to 100 miles, not even do the marathon? So interested in feedback here. Interested in building a little community if I can. But if I can't, that's cool too. I just want to be able to look back and say, I didn't forget about all of it. So it's a journey here, it's a path, and we're gonna try to stay on it. Hope everybody has an awesome day, an awesome week, and I'll talk to you guys soon.